Winter isn't officially here yet, but temperatures certainly are dropping. Fox 12's Connor McCarthy is live in the West Hills with a look at preparations and whether the supply chain crisis could affect the items you need to stay warm this winter. Connor?
Well, Pete, those temperatures are definitely dropping. As you can tell, I'm a little cold out here, but today was a gorgeous day. The sun was out, and actually right behind me and my photographer, we're watching a gorgeous sunset here over the West Hills. Now, officials say that even though this batch of rain and weather coming this week won't be a severe ice storm like what we saw back in February, it's never too early to prepare for the winter. Winter is here, and so is the need to prepare your house for snow, ice, and cold temperatures. Though this week won't bring a crippling snowstorm, Drew Stefani from Pearl Hardware says now is the time to prepare.
It's always good to have the things before you need them, because whenever we get ice or snow, we get, a huge run on ice melt and things like that, and it's hard to get it.
To save money on heating bills and to stay warm, she says seal windows and doors to keep warm air from escaping.
Take a loop around your house, inside and out, and find any of your areas that are a potential leak for warm air and a potential inlet for cold air.
She also says look for exposed pipes that could freeze and burst. You can wrap those in insulation and will save you an expensive bill from the plumber. She also says most supplies can last multiple winters.
And you can get a shovel and use it for years, and you can get it, whenever. You can get an ice melt, it can sit for years, it's fine. But just having that, being prepared, super helpful.
Stefani says the items needed most by customers when a big winter storm blows through is ice melt.
We try and have a lot of it, but we can only get so much stuff in and hold so much stuff, and so getting that stuff beforehand is super important.
With the supply chain crisis impacting retail stores across the country, preparing early is even more important. Stefani says her store is experiencing some supply issues.
Especially when it comes to something very specific to a season, fans and heaters and stuff are always a little more tricky because you can't usually buy them all year.
Once you're prepared, check in on your neighbors, especially the most vulnerable. Because if a large winter storm blows through this year and shuts down the city, Stefani says it's up to the community to keep an eye on each other.
Just look in on one another and, be a community.
Well, Peter, once again, what's happening this week is just a taste of winter. So officials said this is the best time to prepare, especially for new Portlanders like myself. Now, coming up tonight at 5:30, I'll give you tips about staying safe on the road and hear from Peabot on how you can prepare your car. Live in Southwest Portland, Connor McCarthy, Fox 12 Oregon.